Hey everybody, Ryan here from Rhino Hockey Channel. Alright, going to be going over the Winnipeg Jets season review. Team had a good season. Their playoffs did not go as well as the season, but they still had a good year and will be a good team this next season. We're now in the point in the standings where pretty much everybody from here on out made the playoffs. So, we're going to be talking about a bit more of the playoffs now. Alright. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified when I drop a new video, and make sure to hit that like button as well. All these help the channel out, so please help me out. Alright, let's get started. How their 2021 season went. 30-23-3, good record. 63 points, finished tied for 14th. They lost to Montreal, the eventual finalist opponent to the eventual winner, in the second round in 4 games. Of course, it didn't help that their top player, Mark Scheifele, was suspended and will miss a few games to begin the season, I believe. Off of a stupid play in game 1 of that series. Really, really stupid choice on his part. If you have not seen it, please go look it up. Mark Scheifele hit on Luke Evans. I always mess up his first name. Is it Luke Evans? I believe it's Luke Evans. But go look it up. You'll see the mistake he made. Or, not mistake, the bad choice he made. A mistake implies you possibly didn't mean to, where something like that was on purpose. So, take it or leave it. I know Winnipeg fans probably are not happy about it, and that's fine. Not everybody agrees with all the suspensions. 8 games for a guy that never done anything like that. You can say that is not a bit overboard, but it is what it is. We don't get to change it after it's been made. The decision. Only he can fight that and he decided not to. So, alright, power play. 23% this year. Good enough for 7th out of 31. Definitely a very good team there. 80.5 on the penalty kill. 13th out of 31. That's a bit more middling, but still decently good. 3.04 goals for per game. Good enough for 12th out of 31. Alright, very good there too. 2.71 goals against average per game. Good enough for 22nd out of 31. Not bad either, because in this situation, 22nd, the lower you are, the better. So, not terrible. They are a very good team. 170 goals for, 152 goals against. So, a plus 18. No, I'm sorry, plus 18, I was right. Goal differential, so definitely a more offensive-oriented team and a very good defensive team. Key injuries during the season. I couldn't find a whole lot that were really big key injuries. I mean, Nikolai Ehlers' 9 games towards the end of the season definitely hurt, but it wasn't the end of the world. As you can tell, they still made the playoffs, still had a second-round playoff. Current UFAs. They had Jordy Ben, Laurent Brossoit, both have signed. Derek Forbert has signed. Trevor Lewis is signed. Matthew Perreault is signed. Tucker Pullman, massive contract somewhere else. And Nate Thompson. So all their UFAs have signed elsewhere. None have returned. Current RFA, you have Andrew Kopp, who is going to arbitration, I believe the beginning of September, I think is what his date was. Logan Stanley and Neil Pionk. Neil Pionk is also going to arbitration. Now, as of this recording, I can't remember. I want to say Logan Stanley re-signed. I could be wrong, but I believe Logan Stanley re-signed. Terrible contracts. They just traded for him, but Nate Schmidt could possibly be a terrible contract. At $5.95 million through 24-25. If he goes back to playing the way he did with Vegas, it'll be a good contract. If he continues playing the way he did with Vancouver last year, it's not going to be a good contract down the line for sure. So, hopefully he can get back to his Vegas days, because I actually like Nate Schmidt. I always saw him all the time, because being a Ducks fan, division rival, see him quite often. I'm glad he's not in my division anymore. But he's a pretty good defender. He's very underrated in my opinion, but very good defender. But Vancouver, I don't know what it was with that team last year. Just everybody went down. So, sorry Vancouver fans, not trying to rip you. Alright, who wants out? I can't say anybody wants out Winnipeg, which a lot of guys have complained about living in Winnipeg or playing in Winnipeg over the last few years, and it's kind of surprising, but at the same time, I'm glad to see that nobody is saying they want out at least. Now they got Patrick Laine out. We'll have to see what Dubois does, because he now has that reputation. I don't see why he wouldn't want to play there. It's a very good team. Play there. Top scorer and top goalie. Let's see. Mike Scheifele, 21 goals, 42 assists, 63 points. Very good season again. Not a great playoff, as you can tell from my earlier statement about how he got suspended. Connor Hellebuck, 24, 17, and 3, 916 save percentage at 2.58 goals against average. Very good year. Not as good as his year the year before, but still a very good year again. 2021 draft, they weren't very active at the draft. They didn't have many picks, but they did get another good player who dropped, or someone who could be very good. We don't know for sure. Number 18, they picked Chaz Lucius. He dropped a bit. He was someone who was predicted to go anywhere from 8th to 12th, somewhere in that range, and he dropped to 18. It's kind of like Cole Perfetti last year, who was expected to go anywhere from 3rd to 5th, and ended up a 10th for them. So they may have some pretty good prospects coming up here pretty soon. Alright, then you can see the rest of their picks. It looks like 3 Russian players from the names, is my assumption. Chibarov, Kuzmin, and Rashevsky. Sorry, I said that wrong at first. Alright, future outlook. I see them being very competitive for a playoff spot this year and a potential contender. They definitely improved this year, I think, in the offseason, so I'll go over that more in the season previews, but I think they definitely improved, and with hopefully Scheifele not getting suspended in the playoffs again, don't be Nazem Kadri, dude. Don't be like Kadri. Don't do that. Bad choices. They can be a very good team. I think they could potentially be a contender again this year. We'll have to see, because just because you predict someone to be a contender doesn't mean they're going to be. It happens. All right, that's all I got for you for the Winnipeg Jets season review. If you have any comments, please let them be known. Say something in the comments. Let me know about your team. If you're a Jets fan, another fan, it's fine too. If you hate the Jets, I guess, but just be civil. That's all I ask. Or just let me know what you think. If you think the future outlook is right, or if you have a different opinion, let me know. And other than that, make sure to like, subscribe, share. Yeah, definitely share a video too. And also hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. And I will see you next video, everybody. Bye.